All right, so I was scrolling through Facebook, and my brother sent me a post through Messenger, and it was about one of the people that I had on my podcast a couple months ago. A dude they call Farrakhan. Now, when I began to read the post that he sent me, it was basically a female confronting the guy named Farrakhan about having sex with teenagers. Now, what I was reading, I wasn't expecting none of it. I thought it was just a little argument with an ex-girlfriend or something like that. But as I began to read the damn thing, I began to realize that this guy, who they call Farrakhan, who's supposed to be a Muslim brother, basically was having sex with teenagers. He openly admitted that he do, and that he called the cops on himself to see if it was legal, and they told him it was legal, so he continued to do it. Now, I believe this guy Farrakhan is around 30 years old. Now, I'm going to just give you my opinion on this. From the door, I think it's fucked up. I don't give a fuck if it is legal. I don't give a fuck. If you're 30 years old and you're approaching or you're watching teenage girls because they're easier target, because you can't approach a woman or get shut down by a woman because you have nothing to offer, I think that's just fucked up. Now, I recall having a couple of conversations with this guy, joking conversations with him anyway. Now that I think about this shit, that I'm reading this shit, I don't think it was a joke at all, because he lives on Up Stuyvesant by the school. And I remember him saying one day we was, out there doing our thing, and he was saying that, I'll be watching, the kids up by the school, man, and there'll be some nice girls up there. Now, in my mind, at the time, I'm thinking he talking about the parents picking up their kids. But now that I think about this, it's like he's saying he was watching the younger kids, leaving the school, I guess. Now, I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but this conversation was had. Now, as I kept reading the post that my brother sent me, he argued with the female that he don't see nothing wrong with it because the same females that didn't want to have sex with him or be with him back in the day, their kids is now wanting to rip his clothes off. Now, it's not funny, but it is funny the way that was said, because it just sounds so like he was belittled. Like he just feels so small that, all the females that I ever wanted, their kids are teenagers now, and I get to have sex with their teenagers. Now, it's like the parents should, if your kids is not coming back, letting you know people are, a grown man is approaching them and trying to do stuff with them, then you're not being a parent, because the communication isn't there between the child and the parent. But back to this fool. So they was arguing back and forth. He kept openly admitting that he's going to continue to have sex with teenagers because it's legal. He even posted a motherfucking Google ad or whatever research for the 16-year-old consent in New Jersey, which I read, and it did say it was legal, but I don't believe none of that shit. I don't care if you 16 years old having sex. It should be consent with probably a 17 or 18-year-old, but not a 30-year-old. Why is a 30-something-year-old targeting, a 16-year-old? Even if it was legal, something that should be looked into, because it got to be more to that shit right there. It got to be more to a 30-year-old actually approaching, because ain't no 16-year-old approaching no fucking 30-year-old unless they on some shit where they have no family, they homeless, and they just feel like they're nothing. But even if that's the case, you get what I'm saying, you still shouldn't be taking advantage of that shit right there. I just feel that shit is real fucked up. And, a lot of threats were sent out to him. We haven't seen him since that day. And I told the motherfucker, I better not see him on Hoffman. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what everybody else think or everybody else going to do. It's just, I'll have some words for him. And, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, I'm not going to, make any threats or say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Because I don't do threats. I don't do that type of shit. But, being okay and open about, oh, I'm having sex with a 16-year-old, that shit's going to get you fucked up. Because it's a lot of parents out here, dads, anyway, that's reading that post. And somebody need to deal with this nigga. I even read a couple dudes, made threats on there. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You shouldn't make the threats on Facebook. The shit being watched. If you're going to do something, just fucking do it. Don't get yourself in trouble before you even get to carry out the fucking action. You get what I'm saying? That's just stupid. But shit like this is what's happening in the black community. Well, it's happening in the white community too, but I don't give a fuck about them, to be honest. I'm more worried about my people and what's going on. And we got our own motherfucking people. We already a target, you get what I'm saying? But now you got motherfuckers that's inside the circle as in, our culture, targeting our own motherfucking kids. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's some crazy ass shit right there. He the same motherfucker that said he don't like black girls. You get what I'm saying? You put that situation with this situation. You guys think to yourself, what the fuck is going through this motherfucker's mind? He probably turned out to be a fucking serial killer. You get what I'm saying? He probably, if he don't like black women, he said he prefer white women, which is okay. That's his preference. But why are you targeting young black women then? Why are you sitting there, you having sex with young black women? That's underage, not even legal. In my eyes, I don't give a fuck what the laws say. 16-year-old is not legal. Period. It's just crazy. Now, I like, feedback from whoever, and I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be on the same page as me. Because if you're not, you on some fucked up shit too. But just let me know how y'all feel about that shit. And for the people that's in Trenton, y'all know Trenton's small as hell, 7 square miles. Y'all know who this motherfucker is. I'm not going to post his face, but it's only one nigga they call fake-ass Farrakhan. Yeah, he a fake-ass Muslim dude, you feel me? Eating pork, you feel me? Just full of shit, you get what I'm saying? Now, I didn't disrespect the dude because I knew he was a clown, but now that I heard this shit, it's a lot of disrespect going to happen. My brothers even cut him off like, bro, you can't even come on this porch no more. Because, like I told him, I'm not trying to stop y'all from hanging with the nigga because that's not my boy. But if niggas that know about this see y'all sitting on the porch smoking, laughing, joking with that nigga, they going to believe you. Shit, y'all down with the same shit. If y'all feel comfortable sitting around a nigga knowing that he does this, you feel me? That's how I'm going to look at it. You feel me? That's like me sitting around nigga that kill people. Shit, they gonna be like, damn, that nigga a killer too, because he sit around a nigga. You feel me? Like, that's just how people look at shit in this day and age. You get what I'm saying? But they cut him off. That nigga not allowed around there. And it's just a fucked up situation that he felt so comfortable to come out and say some shit like that. He felt real comfortable with it. But, yeah, just let me know how y'all feel about the shit. Get me some more subscribers if y'all know, people that like listen to podcasts and, giving their input on shit. It's just something to talk about, something to discuss what's going on in this motherfucking world.